Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know that it's been um, forever since I have been on here. I want to say it's been over a year, but I do apologize about that. I have gone through the motions and a lot, and I'm here to share it with you guys and let you know where I've been and what's been going on this last year or so. I know I had a few subscribers. I'm very, very grateful for you guys and, all of the time and y'all watching the full videos and everything like that. I just been getting more information on how to do more videos recently, like within the last month. Um, Sorry, I'm gonna grab some gum. Um, and just try to do better on my end because I'm pretty sure that the information was helping, someone else as much as you guys helped me. So, like, I would put information out there that I was doing, and some of you guys commented back to me and let me know the things that I could try, and I greatly appreciate it. Um, so we can go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna get my gum, sorry. If you see me looking off, it's just because, like I said, I'm at home, I'm chilling. Um, Looking outside, how beautiful it is outside. My doggy, he's not a doggy, he's a big one. Bear is laying over here on the ground chilling, so he's making noise. And if y'all hear cars going by or anything in the background, that's what's going on. Um, so what's been going on? I can update you on that. So now we're in 2021. By the way, we already finna be in February tomorrow. But Happy New Year's to everybody. I hope the end of your year went great. Um, Mine really didn't. It didn't go too good, and I'm about to tell you guys why. But we purchased a new home. That's where I am now. So that was exhausting. And then, like all the walls, door, everything. When we purchased the home, the lady that I purchased it from, she came through and redid everything for us, and tore down all the walls. We kicked in all the walls, knocked them down, built them all, built everything back up, and that took a lot of time away from me being on the channel and everything and updating you guys. Also, um, it's been a hard time for me to um, share with everybody the other side of the things that were going on in 2020. We had went to church, and our pastor was telling us, you know what, you guys, make sure that y'all get ready because God is about to bless you guys with a baby, and I just want y'all to know that. And so when he, prophesied that to us, I took that on. I took it on and I received it. And I kid you not, y'all. So that was 2019. Going into 2020, it was crazy because, like, that Sunday after that, like the first Sunday of January, me and my husband had just been taking trips back and forth, like going and kicking it, going to casinos, going to different towns. We had went to Oklahoma. We had went to Louisiana. We was just going and just relaxing and enjoying ourselves. I kid y'all not, that Sunday, first and second Sunday of January, we is when, Pastor was like, y'all, I hope y'all paying attention to me because it's about to happen. So we're like, okay, we receive it. And after 9 years, after 9.5 long years, I wound up getting pregnant. And I found out, it was so crazy. I found out February the 12th, 2020. And excuse me. And it was crazy how I found out. Like, I hadn't even paid attention to my menstrual, to my little app I have. I have a little, app tell you when you're gonna have your menstrual and when you're gonna have ovulation and things like that. I didn't even pay attention to none of that. Me and my husband was just enjoying ourselves so much and just living our best life. And so I didn't pay no attention. But one day I was at work. This was February the 12th. I was at work and I was hurting. And I was like, babe, I don't know what's going on. I can hurt. Yeah, my tolerance, I feel like my tolerance is pretty high. And I was just hurting. And I was like, Lord, I don't know what's going on. I never had no pain like this. So I get back into my app and I'm looking at my app because I record everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. But I got back into my app and I was like, hold up. I ain't had no period. But mind y'all, I have PCOS. So I'm like, I already don't have periods. However, this last year, I haven't really missed my menstrual. And so I'm just sitting there like, well, what is going on? Like I'm cramping, stupid cramping, like to the point where I'm hunched over at work, like crying because I'm in pain. And I'm like, what's going on? So, anyway, long story short, I call hubby and I'm like, babe, I need you to come pick me up because I can't do nothing up here at work. I'm a CNA, by the way. I can't do nothing up here at work. I'm in stupid pain and yeah, I need you to come like right now, come pick me up. So then when he get there, he come pick me up. I walk slowly to the car and I'm like, babe, I think we need to go pick up a pregnancy test. And he looking at me like, pregnancy test? Yeah, okay. And I guess after all this time and years of us trying, we go grab pregnancy tests and we don't expect nothing. Honestly, we didn't expect anything. And then we went home. We stopped, got the pregnancy test. We went home, and my husband was like, babe, you might be pregnant. Now, mind y'all, he always kids around and joke with me. And he's like, babe, you know you're pregnant. You know you're pregnant. You know you're pregnant. I'm like, okay, okay. So, all along, like, he's speaking it into existence. And I'm just like, okay. PCOS and got me just fooled, like, you know, whatever. Okay. And so, anyway, try to make this short story, but the details matter to me. Um, we get home and I go in the bathroom. Yeah, he already opened it up, got it open, ready, handing it to me. I'm just like, chill, dude. Like, I'm not in no hurry. I just probably need to go to the hospital because these cysts are really hurting. And he like, where the cysts hurting at? And I show him, and I'm like down there in the bottom of my tummy, down there at the bottom in the middle. He like, nah, all these times you've been hurting, and we have to go to the hospital behind your cyst, it's always on the sides. You talking about down in the front in the middle. I said, yeah. I said, babe, you have lost 47 pounds. Remember the doctor told you you need to lose some weight in order to get pregnant. And he just saying all this stuff to me. The whole time he talking, I didn't, peed in my little cup and I didn't dip the stick and I'm just letting it sit there in my lap. And he was like, yeah, you might need to, make sure you're not pregnant. We're going to go ahead and do this stick. And I look, kid you not, when he said we're going to go ahead and do the stick, I look down and I look up and I'm like, y'all, I'm stuck. I'm like, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. He looked down at me. He like, babe, what's wrong? And I'm holding the stick and I can't say anything because I am in such an odd disbelief. Like, I know for a fact, this thing is not saying like two lines. So I hand him the stick. He hit the floor like he lost everything in his legs, y'all. He lost everything in his legs and he fell to the ground. And I was like, babe, hold on. Like, I've never seen two lines on a pregnancy test. So I know what it looked like. I done watched all y'all's videos and things like that. All right, I know dang well that ain't 2 lines. What the 2 lines be? Like, I went completely blank. So I grab the box, I'm looking and I see it, and it's like 2 lines mean positive. Positive for pregnancy. I'm like, oh my God. So then that's when it like kicked in. We just crying. My parents lived with us at the time because my mom was diagnosed with small cell lung cancer in October of 2019. And so I had moved my mom and my dad in, and they was in there in their room. My husband was crawling out the bathroom. I'm like, babe, close the door. He crawling there. He kind of like throw it to them. I was like, tell me, y'all. Tell me this is 2 lines. Tell me this is 2 lines. It was the greatest moment of my life. Um, my mom was like, yeah, that's 2 lines. What is this? And he was like, Mama, she pregnant. She pregnant. She pregnant. My mama lost it. My daddy lost it. I lost it. He lost it. We just lost it. We could not believe what we were seeing. And so because of that, we went into the hospital. We like went to the hospital. I'm like, I have to confirm it. I have to confirm it. Like, I need to know that it's real. So then we go to the local hospital, just the county hospital here. I'm like, I've been trying for 9 years to get pregnant, and I think I'm pregnant. I just got a positive pregnancy, on this thing, and I'm showing them, and they're like, okay, calm down. We'll get you checked. So they check me, and they confirm it. We were pregnant. So I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, like, God, you did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. Pastor was right. We was about to get pregnant. So then we come home, we relax, we chill, we enjoying ourselves. But at the same time, I'm kind of bleeding. I'm like, why am I bleeding? Well, before we left the hospital, the doctor was like, hey, you knew pregnant, like maybe 4 to 5 weeks, maybe 7 weeks. But based off my calculations in my app, I was like 8 weeks pregnant. And he was like, you are early pregnant. I don't know how this is picking up on a home pregnancy test. I don't know none of it, but you're pregnant, but your numbers are small. Your HCG levels are small. I said, okay, that's fine. He said it's normal for women to bleed, but it could mean that you could be, kind of like threatening a miscarriage. I'm like, threatening a miscarriage? Like, hold up, dude. I can't be threatening a miscarriage. And I just found out I'm pregnant. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Didn't understand what was going on. And when he told me that, we went home, we rest, we relaxed, waited for my doctor so we could confirm it the next day with them, and get in there and find me a doctor. Just do the works, do everything we need to do. So then they wanted to see me because based off my calculations, my last period was December 25th of 2019. I found out I was pregnant in February 12th. So because of that, they was like, yeah, you're like 8 weeks pregnant. Should be around 8 weeks pregnant. We should be able to see something. So we go get the ultrasound, and I swear to y'all, I seen a little bitty, little yolk sac, and something little bitty like up here. You know what I mean? Like barely sticking up right there. I could see something. And I'm like, babe, you see that? And he's like, yep, I see it. So then the lady, she's quiet, and we're all talking, we're laughing, we're giggling, and then we start paying attention to her, and we like, what's wrong? What's going on? And she just was like, hold on, I'm gonna go get someone else because you're pretty early, so we're gonna get somebody else. They can come in and do a transvaginal ultrasound. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. I'm early alone. So the lady come back in there. She goes in there with this long thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is long. With this long stick thing, wand. That's what I'm gonna call it. She goes in there. She's like, hold on, I'll be right back. We like, what the freak is going on? So then the other lady come in there. The doctor comes in, and he's like, hey, y'all, come back in here and show me what what you're looking at. They come in there, they do it again. And he's like, okay, we'll be right back. We want you to go ahead and get dressed. Now, leading up to this, I knew something wasn't right. I wasn't nauseated. I wasn't nauseous. To be 8 weeks, I should be feeling some type of way. My boobs were kind of sore, but not too sore. I just kind of knew something was wrong. And so then I'm like, okay, get dressed. So I get dressed, and my husband's like, babe, I don't think that's how that was supposed to go. I said, I know. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting on the information. And so, sorry, y'all. Waiting to pick him up, so I didn't know if that was him. So the doctors come in, and the doctor come back in, and he's like, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but it appears as though we see a sac, but there's nothing in the yolk. There's no yolk sac inside. I'm like, what does that even mean? What are you saying? You could be too early. I'm like, oh, okay. But based off your numbers and based off your measurements, I'm pretty sure that you're miscarrying. You're actively miscarrying. I'm like, I don't know about that. But he couldn't confirm it. He couldn't say for sure without the blood work. So they told me to go back the next day to get the blood work. So I go back the next day. I get the blood work and my numbers are going down. So I'm like, numbers are going down. What does that mean? And so the lady was like, well, you are actively miscarrying. Um, I don't know why. We don't know what's going on. I'm like, y'all, let's fix it. Like, what can we do? I need something. What can we do? And it's like, yeah, we can give you some progesterone and try to help you save this pregnancy. And so I'm like, okay. So they give me some suppository progesterones. I put them in there. I go for 3 days, and I come back, and as I'm going through this time frame, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding a good amount, chunks of stuff I'm really not wanting to see. And I look up. We go back to the doctor in 3 days. The numbers are down even more. It's an active miscarriage. And the lady's like, okay, so like you can go through this miscarriage alone. Let your body go through it alone, or we can help you. I'm like, no, I don't want y'all to hurry this process up. Let me do it on my own. So they let me do it on my own. It was the worst moment of my life. Worst moment of my life. To have such high spirits and such hope, you know, having only positive expectations. That's what they say at church. That's the acronym for hope. And just to be let down like that. Like, I felt so defeated, so angry, so upset. It has taken me a while to get here, to be able to talk about this without crying. And I'm getting emotional now, so I got to get past it. So we deal with the doctor. We go back to the fertility specialist, and they're like, hey, you're done miscarrying. You guys can actively try in the next month. So I'm like, okay. So the next month my period comes around. This is in March, in April, in May. My period comes around. It goes, come and goes, but I haven't ovulated. I'm like, okay. Okay. I just lost 47 pounds. I'm in a good predicament, good situation. My birthday's in April 14th. My birthday come and go. Our anniversary is on May 21st. It come and it go. June comes around and my period don't come. And I'm like, babe, sometimes I go 3 months at a time, and then that next month my period don't come. It skips a month, and then it'll come back the next month. Like, it just does that. Well, it didn't. And we were pregnant again. And I was like, oh, okay. Wow, God, you did it again. So now here we are, pregnant twice within 6 months. And I'm just like, okay, I accept it. I receive it. So we get to the doctor. I call the doctor. I'm like, hey, I got a positive pregnancy test. I need you to give me some progesterone. I'm not trying to lose my baby. I cannot have this happen again. Let's get on it now. And so she's like, okay, come to the office. Let's confirm it. I go to the office. They confirm it through blood work. My numbers are at 700. I'm like, oh, look at God. Won't he do it? And then, I gotta take my medicine. Sorry. Just thought about it. I go to the doctor and she's like, yeah, you know, you're pregnant and we need to get you some progesterone suppositories. So I get the progesterone suppositories. She told me to come back in 3 days. So at this time, this is July 17th. And I'm like, okay, I'm bleeding a little bit. Kind of look like an implantation bleeding. But this was just weird, you know, because I had bled for a few days. And I'm like, okay, I ain't going to do no tripping. I'm okay. I'm all right. And so stay positive. Day 3 go by. And the numbers, she called me in and she's like, hey, um, you need you to come in the office. So I go in. I'm like, what's wrong now? Like, that is the attitude I had, kid you not, because once again, I just didn't feel pregnant. And so she was like, yeah, I need you to come in. So I go in and we're pregnant again. Yeah. Our numbers are going down. Yeah. But she's like, we're going to try to help you save it. Okay. Okay. Let's do what we got to do. And so come back in 3 days. Keep the suppositories in morning and night. Morning and night. Okay. So I go back in 3 days. She's like, okay, so the numbers aren't going up like I need them to go up. So that means that the baby is in your tubes. It's ectopic. I'm like, what? How is it? How is it freaking ectopic? What does that mean? She's like, so the baby is not in the uterus where it's supposed to be. It's somewhere else. And we need to go do ultrasound so we can figure out where this somewhere else is. I'm just like, okay, okay. She was like, all I'm going off of is the blood work levels. Based on them, it looks like it's ectopic. If it's ectopic, we need to hurry up and react because it can rupture your tube. I'm like, oh my gosh. What next? Let's go. So that day I go right in, I go get the ultrasound, comes back, it's ectopic. My tube is still intact. They don't know where it is in my tube. I never seen it in my tube. They never seen it in my tube. But they say it's in my tube or somewhere outside the uterus where it ain't supposed to be at. And so I was in disbelief. I just was like, God, I can't go through this again. I can't go through this again. I cannot go through this again. I just how I felt. And I must have lost my mind. Like I went in a downward spiral, down a rabbit hole tunnel. It was not good. And it was not good. And so they gave me a shot called methotrexate. Now, methotrexate, from my understanding, and y'all can Google it to get a better understanding, but it is to stop any growth of any cells, whatever it is. It's like um, like a cancer. It eats tissues, live or dead. It'll eat it up. And so I had to make the hardest decision in the world, and I felt to me like it was killing my baby. That's how I felt. But I knew I couldn't leave it in there and let it grow in my tube or wherever it was because it could kill me. Then I really wouldn't have a baby, you know. My husband really wouldn't have anybody, and we wouldn't be able to try again. So I prayed on it, and it was the hardest decision I ever made in my life. And I got the shot, and I passed my baby, and here we are today. We're trying again. So we went through I just realized that, all of last year trying to get some kind of sanity back and pick up where we left off. So now we contact Fertility Specialists of Texas. We are working with them actively right now, currently working with them. And they have done my blood work. All my blood work came back okay, except for my thyroid. They put me on levothyroxine. I hope I'm saying that right. 50 micrograms or something like that. small amount to try to level out my thyroid. And I done put on some more weight, so I'm working on my weight, getting it back down again. We are just in a better place. And I really, really, really feel like this is the time. This is the moment. Third time's the charm. And I'm going to wait on that, and I'm going to stand on that, and I'm going to hold on to that because that's what I got. So if y'all don't mind, I want y'all to continue to stay on the journey with me. I am going to update every week the best I can because I'm a working mama. I work 3 jobs, go to school full time. And, I'm busy. My husband is always busy. He works. And so we would do our best. I am, you can see right here. That's our wedding picture over there. Every year if you could see, let me see, try to show you. You can see right here, I'm holding our first 4 or 5 year picture or whatever. And then this one is our 6 year, this whole thing is our 6 year picture. So every year, I have to show y'all to upload the other ones, but every year I take new pictures holding the previous pictures. So we have some pictures holding this whole big frame. Y'all have to see them. It's beautiful. But I will upload all that and show you guys and just take y'all on a journey and go with us through this journey. We will have this channel for TTCing and life and love and marriage. Hopefully when we can upload and y'all can meet the hubby. That'll be definitely a video to come up. And he's just a clown. He's just such a good man to me. But yeah, I'm still taking my, just to give y'all this update before it hits 30 minutes. I'm still taking my my Mayo and dichloroacetal. I am still taking it. It's backwards. I'm sorry, but I hope it's the right way for you guys during the video, and I'll make sure not. I will tag it in the video. This stuff has really been a blessing to me. It's what gave me my menstrual cycles, helped me get my menstrual cycles back before I even lost any weight. Helped me ovulate, helped me conceive. This stuff always will be awesome to me. You just, and I can do a product video, but it's just this little white powdery stuff. That's the fresh pack. But this is a new one. It's just the white powdery stuff that I've talked about in my other videos. I said it tastes like sugar. It does to me. Got a sweet taste. But this stuff, I'm getting ready to take it. My baby crack, that's what I call it. I'm getting ready to take it and possibly go pick up my husband because I already cooked Sunday dinner. And walk the dog. But anyway, I'm still taking that. The doctors, the fertility specialist, they also placed me on CoQ10, me and him, and multivitamins for him, prenatals for me, but I've been taking them. And I think that's it so far. So I will keep you guys updated every week. Right now, we're just currently waiting on my menstrual or me to ovulate. I'm supposed to ovulate tomorrow. Fingers crossed. We shall see. If I don't ovulate, then I'm going to just wait on them. I'll wait on the Lord, and I'm just going to trust the process. So, like I said, welcome back. I'm so glad I've been gone for so long. I'm going to be more active now. And, I love you guys. I really do. I really do. If don't nobody ever tell you that they love you, I love you. And I just love you just off the strength of God loving me and everybody, and I want the best for everybody. And I hope that everybody sends me lots of baby dust. And like I said, third time's a charm. So I want y'all to grow with us. We're going to be doing a nursery video. We're going to be speaking everything into existence as we see fit and how we want it to be in our lives. And so once again, I thank y'all so much for y'all time, your energy, your love, your support. If you don't mind, hit the like button, the subscribe button. We'll get this channel growing and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for your time. If you stay to the end of the video, God bless you all. Stay safe, and just stay positive and hang in there with us. Love you all. Bye.